What is up? How's it going? Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, BLUECREW, and all the communities out there. It is Thursday, August 25th, 2022. How's it going? Sniff, Enterum, Animal. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Please let me know how the volume, the vocal, and the audio is coming through for you guys. Always appreciate it and grateful for hitting the likes. It is another battle, another day. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. How you doing, Crypto Victo? Good to see you, man. BLUECREW love. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully everybody's having a good, close to the end of the week here. Thursday momentum coming in the crypto space, though. We got BTC currently at 21,500. XRP maybe going up to 35 cents. Let's see if that does happen. I'm liking the momentum we're seeing out of XRP. Let's see what's going on in the past 24 hours, though. Pack protocol of 52%. The high volatility continues. The high swing volatilities with Pack protocol continues. Planets token launching. That was one of the ones that was on our reds, deep reds list yesterday. This one has high volatility that comes with it as well. But man, nice gains right there for the Planets community. BlueZell is taking off. Watch out for this project in the future. We've talked about this one in the past as well. BlueZell now taking off at 12 cents. Evmos was taken off earlier, 17% in the past 24 hours. The Cosmos community is starting to rise up. It's been a good week for the Cosmos community, especially those type of cryptos. Secret token up about 4%. SHX still at around 000700. Shiba waking up a little bit in the past 24 hours. We'll see if SHIB has any momentum with it as well. StormX back under a penny. We like StormX definitely under a penny. We think it's a good value at around that range. But yeah, Cosmos ecosystem waking up. Atom still at around $13 or so. Good momentum. Have you seen the new triple K coin called I haven't seen that one, man. I don't know if I would want to jump in on a coin that has that type of karma following it there. But that's interesting. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and once again, thanks for hitting the likes on the way in. It helps us battle the YouTube algorithms because they don't like what we do on this channel, man. They don't like that we have such a strong community, the Blue Crew, and they don't like that we're giving so many gems out. So many good values out daily on this channel. Let's jump into the Twitter news. We'll get back to the charts in just a second. XDC Web3 domains.xdc server upgrade is completed. XDC domains.xyz is working stably. Thank you for your patience over the past few days. .xdc. So XDC Web3 domains now out. Mainnet is out. Let's see what ends up happening here for XDC. What happens when you mix Alliance Block, one of the projects we've been talking about here to keep an eye out for. When you mix Alliance Block, Nixara, XK Proof, ZK Proofs, I have no clue what these things are, but we like seeing continual development there with Alliance Block. It's one of those sleeper cryptos, man. Not many people talk about it. They don't know what to gauge with it, but I like it as a low cap crypto. Let's see where Alliance Block's market cap is currently at. Give me a sec. Let's just look in the deep reds and we'll find Alliance Block there. Or I can just search it. Might as well just search it. But there it is, ALBT. We've been keeping an eye out on this one. $1 billion total supply at 5 cents. Not a bad value. 51 million total market cap with an all-time high of $1.38. Building on the Songbird network as well. Collaborations with Hedera Hashgraph. I like where Alliance Block is going. We're keeping our eyes out on this one. Binance calls XRP Ledger first major blockchain to be certifiably carbon neutral. And we saw that in the post from Ripple yesterday saying XRP Ledger one of the first to be carbon neutral, right? And now you have Binance acknowledging it being the first major blockchain to be certifiably carbon neutral. So maybe one of the minor blockchains was carbon neutral, but the first one that is a major blockchain to be carbon neutral, Binance saying, hey, we give it to XRP, right? That's huge news. So the education arm of the world's largest crypto exchange by trading volume has a lot of nice things to say about the decentralized public blockchain. Oh, gotta love hearing decentralized along with XRPL Ledger and its native token XRP. The XRPL Ledger was created in 2012 by David Schwartz, Jed McCaleb, and Arthur Brito. On 27th of February 2020, during an episode of Ripple Drop, David Schwartz spoke with producer-editor Reinhard Kate about the evolution of the XRP Ledger. So we know what the history of it is here, but we want to get more of the Binance, what they're talking about. So Binance Academy, which officially launched on 11th of December 2018 as the educational arm of Binance. Here is how Binance introduced it back then. Binance Academy is a nonprofit blockchain education portal that offers quality, easy to understand content for cryptocurrency users. So let's see what they have to say about... Oh, I guess they don't say anything else about it. They just call it first major blockchain to be certifiably carbon neutral. Gotta love it. Maybe they relist soon. That would be nice to have a relisting of XRP soon, especially for Binance.us. Have you guys seen Helium Mobile? No pricing on it yet. You get it for mining with Helium 5G unit. No way. Enerum. That's interesting. Thanks for sharing that info on Helium, my man. I know you're like the Helium OG HNT. So thanks for spreading that news with the Blue Crew. We'll definitely try to see what's up with that. I'm watching you all reporting directly to NWO Centralized Information Agency. No wonder why we have such a low amount of people tuning in every day. Alchemist, all good, man. What's up, dude? Good to see Alki in the chat. Good to see Sniff in the chat. Now we got a good broad range of stuff to go through here. DN, how's it going, man? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you, DN. The Graph token, I don't know if you guys keep up with the Graph token anymore, but it was definitely garnering some hype around the bull cycle. There was definitely YouTubers out there calling out the Graph. We were kind of weary of all these new, projects that were kind of coming out that were new projects during the bullish cycle. Graph definitely did not, Graph definitely had a hard time with this bearish cycle, right? But now Graph could possibly be at a good value range around here at around 11 cents with a 289 all-time high. You got some news coming out. The first new chain to begin integration on the Graph network is Gnosis chain, right? So you're seeing development still happening during these bear cycles. That's what you got to like coming out with a project that's pretty unique like the Graph. Stronghold coming out. We are honored to be among the top 6 of 1,300 startups for this year's North America Visa Everywhere initiative. So watch Tammy Camp pitch at the award show and vote for Stronghold for community favorite. We're live streamed at TechCrunch. So let's see if Stronghold comes out on top for the Visa Everywhere initiative. That would be, what would you guys think? That would be very interesting for something that's so undervalued like Stronghold, right? Stronghold could maybe be like, we'll see what happens after this TechCrunch, but there could be some possible retracement towards the upside. Especially if it wins this Visa Everywhere initiative, or could it be a sell the news event? Sure, but I would think it might go up towards the upside if we get some really bullish news there with Stronghold and the Visa Everywhere initiative. Gee, multitasking a bit, yeah, for sure. Keep an eye out for Helium Mobile. Got it. Largest 5G network in the States in the future. Hell yeah. Nice, Interim. And it's going to be, they're hosting on Akash.net. So AKT, Helium, big partners. Those are going to definitely be super bullish. Decentralized cloud, decentralized, what's it called? Broadband network, I suppose, right? The Federal Reserve is working with the industry to propel B2B payments towards modernized electronic solutions. Check out this video for details. So bank-to-bank payments modernization. Let's take a look at this. Coming out from, the Federal Reserve's Fed Payments Improvement Twitter page. They talk about Fed Now a lot. They have a lot of news related to Fed Now. So we're keeping up with it. Let's check this out. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hitting the likes. It's a tough battle against the YouTube algorithms today, but it is what it is. Here we go.
Speed of business is increasing exponentially, and an efficient, straight-through payment process is required to keep pace. In this highly digital landscape, the Federal Reserve is working with industry leaders to propel business-to-business payments toward modernized solutions that match demand, where checks and paper invoices are replaced by end-to-end automation, from invoicing to payment, remittance information, and reconciliation. While consumers have rapidly transitioned from paper to digital transactions, with 59% currently using mobile banking and 75% banking online, businesses lag behind. Of the 25 billion B2B invoices exchanged annually in the United States, a staggering 75% still require manual processing. Ultimately, U.S. businesses are left holding the check, costing them as much as $150 billion in processing each year as a result. We've reached a critical moment for modernizing B2B payments with a standardized, scalable ecosystem within reach. Manual processing of B2B payments is highly labor-intensive, prone to errors and fraud, and more costly than automated alternatives. However, recent payment innovations, notably instant payments, present businesses the opportunity to
Instant payments, y'all.
strategize about their processes from end to end so as to maximize efficiency at every point in the payment process. Now is the time to define business payments transformation.
I love that, Alchemist. Fed Now 2023. A cartoon bear and gematria are jerk-offs. Yep. Crazy, though. Gotta love hearing about bank-to-bank payments, payments modernization, all these keywords, right? Instant payments, faster payments, better end-to-end experience. Bird Dog in the house. What's up, Bird Dog Crypto Ronin? He's got an awesome YouTube channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, please do so. Good to have you here, my man. Thanks for tuning in. Let me put the volume down now so I don't blast your guys' ears. Bringing the music back in. Do you guys even hear the music in the background, I wonder? I just hope it's very faintly, like you can hear a little bit of it. Oh, look. It's the so-called real person. DN's got some conspiracy, man, Bird Dog. He thinks you're of the higher tier of beings out there. But we are lucky to be graced with your presence, Bird Dog. Appreciate you tuning in. So, Energy Web being featured. Our own John Morris just did an interview with Tanya Mack from CNBC about Energy Web's green-proof solution, bringing greater transparency to sustainable energy usage to decarbonize Bitcoin, all powered by Energy Web token. All right, so let's check this out. Give me a moment. One day we'll have somebody doing all this stuff for us, hopefully.
Okay, let's turn now to energy. Crypto has garnered a lot of attention for its carbon footprint and energy-intensive mining practices. But what if blockchain technology could be used to track and lower carbon output for businesses? That's the idea behind Energy Web, which helps companies build decentralized applications to track and lower their carbon footprint. I spoke to Energy Web's CEO about how the technology works and whether it really can lower carbon emissions around the world. All right, Jesse, thank you for joining us today. To start, simply, what is Energy Web and what problem are you trying to solve?
Thank you for having me. Energy Web Foundation, we're a global nonprofit, and we're focused on building enterprise-grade software solutions that accelerate the energy transition away from coal and natural gas and other fossil fuel-powered energy systems to one based on renewables and efficiency. And we happen to use blockchain and Web3 technology as a core part of our infrastructure.
We know that there is no shortage of companies that are trying to use blockchain technology to fix carbon emissions, for example. How would you say your business is different?
So our business is focused on actually serving some of the world's biggest energy companies to provide them with solutions that accelerate decarbonization. So a couple of different examples. We work extensively with Shell, one of the largest oil and gas companies, to basically give them tools to enable dramatic levels of traceability for where things like renewable energy or where things like green hydrogen actually come from, because currently they don't have tools to support that. On the other side, we've also been in conversation with a number of large financial organizations that are looking to actually get involved in crypto. As I mentioned previously, our company actually uses blockchain technology as a core part of our infrastructure. So we sit at the nexus of sustainability and crypto, which is a really interesting place to be in, considering the black eye, for example, that Bitcoin has gotten due to its very intense energy consumption and by association, carbon emissions.
So you must be in conversations with a lot of these financial institutions. What's some of the feedback that you're hearing? What are some of the concerns?
About 18 months ago, we started to form a hypothesis, which was that in order for large-scale financial organizations...
Too bad. But yeah, you can actually listen to that interview go on and on. But unfortunately, and luckily, in a way, it is 2 minutes. But because we got other stuff we got to go over. But bullish for Energy Web token. Gotta love that announcement of their partnership with Shell. Right, and they also have, they're kind of doing what Ripple is doing. Like the way Ripple is doing with banks, Energy Web token is dealing with these, all these different types of companies that deal with, different types of energy emissions or carbon emissions. So let's check out Energy Web token here. Had a really nice bump up in the past 30 days, about 99% up. Super low supply of 100 million. All-time high at around $22. I'm liking Energy Web token here. I don't know if I'm chasing the pump, but you're still down 58% on the year. And if you do believe it can get past, $20 plus, in the future, maybe even achieve a billion type of total market cap. Yeah, this one seems like a no-brainer. It's got really good volume going through it too, which isn't bad. This could be a top tier token in the making, right? With Energy Web Token. Valleys are illusions. And I don't want to over respond to that video, but we have gone over Energy Web Token numerous times on this channel, and it's, you know, what it's doing with Ripple in particular. And then just seeing that Ripple really is bullish on them. They follow Energy Web Token as well. So we like seeing that type of growth and that type of infrastructure that they have. Nonprofit working with these companies to provide blockchain solutions. That's awesome. And in a multi-ledger world, you know, in the future you're going to be getting paid. You know, Ethereum is getting paid for. I don't know if HNT is necessarily for like carbon emissions or anything like that, but Planet's token. That's why we're bullish with Planet's token. These ones that are, you know, trying to, you know, help with like, sorry, I got a lot of things I want to say with this one, but, you know, getting paid to be eco-friendly in the future is the key, right? I think that's going to be one of the things is you'll be rewarded for being an eco-friendly participant in the world, whether that means not driving your gas vehicle or not going, you know, out and just staying at home. You know, certain things like that you could possibly get some income for. BLUECREW, what's up, Miles P? Good to see you. Mountains aren't real either. Mountains are just trees, dude. All right, let's open up the phone lines. I think that's it for the Twitter news. Volante Tech on the off the rails. I would check this out if you want to hear what a Ripple partner is saying about faster payments being and Ripple is part of the Faster Payments Council as well. News coming out from the Flare networks. The Flare ecosystem continues to grow. Today we will welcome a new partner, PonFi Official, a liquidity portal for non-standard assets. Read all about it on the latest blog. Connect everything. PonFi Official allows holders of various types of illiquid assets to make use of them in a richer way than they normally could. By placing these assets on PonFi Official, holders are immediately able to utilize them in 3 modes: pawn, lease. Cross-chain interoperability between different Layer 1 systems and metaverses will be strengthened from the partnerships thanks to Flare's decentralized and fully insured layer cake bridges. PonFi will be able to onboard more Layer 1 DeFi chains, GameFi products, and NFT ecosystems. Love seeing all this building during observation mode, right? Coil posting. Coil pays 36 cents for every hour of a Coil member spends on your content or website. Coil sends micropayments roughly every second for each visiting member without tracking or serving advertisements. Pay attention. We're definitely paying attention to Coil. We don't think it's a dead project by any means. We think it's only getting started, especially with the future of micropayments yet to still be a reality. Flare, the Flare native token now is called now Flare, not Spark. We've already went over that one. And once again, Stronghold, guys, part of the Visa Everywhere initiative. Top 6 finalists out of 1,300 startups for this year's North America Visa Everywhere initiative. I mean, that's showing that Stronghold, is really building something and still building, right? And that's what we like to see right here. Miles P dropping a $5 donation or $4.99 donation. Appreciate you. He's like, gig up. Planets pays out for air quality readouts. Exactly. Helium pays out for IoT service providing. Forbes just called for your boy Gary Gensler to resign. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I retweeted that, and for some reason it's not popping up here. Huh. Yeah, we had the Gary Gensler news though. Wait, is it here? I thought we retweeted it. My bad, you guys. Yeah, but Forbes and Gensler, let's support this, man. Right? Even though we're thankful to Gary for giving us all the opportunities to accumulate more cheap XRP. But, you know, let's get this guy out of here now. Right here's the image. Forbes, Gary Gensler, resign. Here we go. Is regulatory clarity clear? We'll see. When is Flare going live? Somewhere in September. It looks like it's going to probably be... It's going to probably be around, you know, late September or something like that. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Songbird last year launched, I think, September 28th. So around that time, right? Brian Armstrong spent my Flare on a wild boar Hawaiian. Guys, this could be a massive rollout of news, you know, with the launch of Flare. And it's very convenient that it seems like we may be close to regulatory clarity finally. And then we're also on the process of Flare launching at the same time. We're also in the process of LCC, Ledger City Coin, launching. And what did LCC say? They're going to wait for regulatory clarity. So the launch date for what LCC is going to be is fluctuating. And it kind of seems like I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's going on here with Flare, that the launch of Flare is being postponed because they're waiting for regulatory clarity. Because remember, they're using XRP settlement as part of like the root of their infrastructure. Brian Armstrong spent my Flare. Yep, I hear you. All right, let's jump into the deep reds. Let's open up the phone lines. Appreciate everybody tuning in for another one. It's Thursday. Hopefully you guys are ending the week on a good note. Let's get a meeting started here. Quick and easy. Let's invite some peeps. There we go. Feel free to call in. Shout out to BLUECREW. Shout out to crypto that you want to look over or that you have been liking, accumulating during these bear cycles. Or, you know, just want to say something, but please try to keep it short and sweet. Let's try to go one by one like a radio show. You guys know. Evmo's still at 290 right here, up in the past 24 hours. Blue Zell has been killing it. But let's see what else is going on here. Detonator. All right, so XDB, pretty red across the board. We've been liking this one as a penny crypto. Want to keep an eye out for. BRD now under a penny, guys. BRD just dumped. Pretty bad, right? So this one at 008, not looking too bad. Super low supply for this one. Very high volatility with this crypto. Let's see if any news has come out about it. Maybe possibly being dead. You know, those type of things. So they haven't posted for a bit, so I'm assuming people think BRD is dead. Right? March 26th was the last time they posted. So I think people are thinking like BRD might have abandoned ship here. Let's see if they got any news here on their website. Man, they haven't archived news for a while, so BRD might be a dead project here, you guys. We might have to stop talking about BRD. We'll keep it on the list for, you know, a couple more weeks, see if it does end up having some relief here. But damn, this is some scary times for the BRD bread community here. Rowan token back down to the 004. Let's hope this is not becoming a new trend for the Rowan token. Let's see if it can pick up with the Cosmos ecosystem momentum. SHX at 0007. I mean, it's been around this range for a good while now, guys. So you guys know we're bullish on SHX. I mean, you got that news of them being top 6 finalists for this Visa Everywhere initiative, and the price isn't doing a thing. This is why we like stacking up here with SHX. Let's see what else. Looking for the deep red cryptos, of course. And once again, guys, don't be shy. Feel free to call in if you want to say what's up, ask a question, Say hello to the Blue Crew. DeFi land, sad times. DeFi land at 002. But they keep updating the game. They keep releasing things. I don't know if it's dead or not, but I'm sure the DeFi land community is like going, what the hell is going on? But hey, Anatoly, Sam Bankman-Fried, they got their bags in on this. So there's something going down. Aqua finally hitting the triple zero range. I like Aqua token here because you can get some, you know, passive income in Aqua on Stellar X. So Aqua at around this price range, get some decent passive income and start building that up for when Stellar starts to take off. Aquarius will be going. Still such a young crypto as well, right? Just came out not even a year ago. Almost a full year since Aqua was released, though. Yeah, Aqua and SHX around these ranges, I'm liking a lot. I'm liking these two cryptos a lot in the Stellar ecosystem. Aqua, XDB, SHX. I guess it's a Stellar ecosystem in the deep reds this time around. We've been loving Sologenic. The closer it is to 10 cents, the more we're going to be dollar cost averaging into this one. We're not sleeping on Solo. Super low supply. Pretty good utility in its ecosystem. And if XRPL starts to take off, Solo, XRPL OG is going to be doing some good things. Alliance Block we've talked about earlier. Building on Songbird Network. Collaborating with other blockchain projects. We like the value here. 94% down on the year. Let's see which cryptos are down in the past 24 hours. Ones that have dumped just, you know, big time in the past 24 hours, and see if there's some value there to be had. So we talked about BRD. Module with Enviro ecosystem looks like a great opportunity for entry, in my opinion. They actually have the game out there, right? There's people who could use it. Now, my worry is that the kind of hurdle you have to jump through still is a little bit inconvenient for Enviro, but at least they have the game out. At least they're showing, you know, what they've been posting about endlessly on their for the Solana ecosystem, and it's metaverse. It's metaverse related type of investment here. You know, there's probably gonna be another metaverse hype cycle, guys, and Module and Enviro could have some good potential for that in the future. Let me see anything else in the past 24 hours. I like QuantStamp here, collaborating with Hedera Hashgraph at 2 pennies. Not too bad. And we were talking about Energy Web Token. I mean, I don't know if I'm chasing this pump, but it is still way down from its all-time high. We got Rye Guy in the chat. What's up, Rye Guy? Appreciate you tuning in. We got Anime Wolf here. Oh, snap. Now the Blue Crew has woken up. We got 16 viewers, 14 likes. Appreciate everybody tuning in. It's always halfway through our streams that we finally start building up a little bit of a group here. I've always said Flare will lunch when SEC XRP lawsuit is done and regulatory clarity is made. I mean, yeah, man, it's been speculated, like, you know, since Flare, right? Like, Flare, once we started realizing Flare was taking forever to launch, it's just, okay, now they're just waiting for XRP regulatory clarity. But it is just, it's really convenient how it's all lining up, though, right? How you're seeing how a lot of these XRPL ecosystem tokens, or, you know, XRP related, Ripple related, Interledger Protocol related crypto tokens are kind of being held back right now. It's going to be a tremendous wave of... Oh, sorry, I was just making sure nobody was coming through. It's going to be a tremendous wave of investment. Can't wait to see when that waves of money come in again, right? People have forgotten what bull markets feel like. The kind of euphoria that comes with it, right? All right, but what else is down in the past 24 hours that looks pretty appealing? I mean, I like Render Token with the low supply that it has at 58 cents. I mean, I just like accumulating this one for the next bull cycle. Went up to a 903 all-time high, right? We got lucky to discover it around these ranges, around this like first leg up range, right? Now, definitely a major sell-off. Looks like it's flatlining. Looks like it's in its bearish cycle, but could be ready for another one, right? Could be ready for another massive leg up. And it looks like it's going for double digits this next time around. So, double digits possibility right here with Render Token. Not sleeping on that project. It's all planned and scripted. Exactly. We're only waiting on an esoteric date to moon. Yeah. I mean, you can see how esoteric they are, right? And apparently it has to do with like full moons. They release things on full moons, right? It seems like that's what they like to do, is either when it's a new moon or a full moon. Those are things when you're seeing events happening. And I know it sounds really crazy when you're talking about like events related to the moon dates, but Hugo Philion, the creator of Flare Networks himself, announced when they launched Flare, specifically pointing out that it was a super moon on that day. And it was lining up with like a specific historical date of Bastille Day, right? So these guys are into those type of things, right? So it definitely is some esoteric date that they're waiting for, without a doubt. All right. Let's see what we got in the past 7 days that is down. We're just going through the deep reds. We're doing 24-hour, 7-day, 90 days. Appreciate the support of the Blue Crew. Thanks for being active in the chat, by the way, you guys. Shout out to y'all. If there's a crypto you guys want me to look at, by the way, on the charts or anything like that, feel free to shout it out. We'll definitely dive in and take a look. I've been looking at Songbird. Obviously, I'm bullish and hoping for a bullish breakout here. Could have break towards the downside, definitely. But I am definitely liking how the TA is lining up for this one. Still having a chance of creating a higher low than this previous low from the recent pump that we had with Songbird. Coming down, you're seeing wicks beneath all these candles. It's definitely a strong battle between the bulls and the bears right here, right? But what are we seeing? Bottom of the stock RSI ready for a pivot towards the upside. And the MACD easing up in selling pressure, right? And this has been easing up for some time, since May. The selling pressure levels for Songbird has been getting less and less. And isn't it convenient that it goes into September for when we get a possible breakout towards the upside and maybe see 3+ cents Songbird, right? Let alone possibly a journey back up to the top of this channel, which would take you up to about 6 cents. Definitely oversold. Songbird is definitely oversold. And not many people know about it though, too, right? Not many people know about it. So yeah, stock RSI indicating oversold. MACD showing selling pressure easing up over time. And you're seeing volume picking up over time, right? That's what we like to see too, is this volume here on the MACD. Since July, it seems like, since the launch of Flare, conveniently, volume has picked up. I don't know, guys. Once again, yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. But these are indicators I like to see, and TA could only take you so far. A lot of factors come into it. Selling pressure could come in and take this down, right? And last hope would be at around I would say 2 cents is our last floor. If we start going into a penny range, it starts getting really scary right there, especially if we close in a penny range, right? We did dump into a penny range back in May, but a wick came up fast for that one, right? Yeah, TA can only take you so far. Exactly. Sensor, check out Sensor. All right, let's do a look into Sensor. We'll check out the chart for it as well. I think I said it was a good call out yesterday, but we didn't really get to look into it too much. So yeah, buying momentum coming in, selling pressure easing up. Okay, let's look into Sensor. What is this project? Please, HBAR, Vet, Casper, and Algo. Yeah, we'll try to get to those, man. We'll try to get to those. So Sensor here, we're gonna put it on the list. Hopefully it stays. Sometimes the heart doesn't register, but looks like it's been completely flatlining. Down 64% on the year. Down 0.000%. 721K market cap, it looks like. IoT network for automation of machinery and fixed asset management. Only followed by, from somebody that I know, Chi-Town. Let's see who they're following. Okay, they're following the major crypto ecosystems. I don't know, man. Let me see. Let's see what their website's all about here. I mean, it's super low risk and possible high reward scenario, so I do like that about this. Liquidity so far is only on Qcoin, so it could get the Qcoin magic going for it. You're talking about smart cities with it. Okay. It's not really letting me go to the website. Maybe it's because I have the shields up. Let's see if we reload here. They haven't posted for a while as well, which is worrisome. They haven't posted since May of 2021, my dude. So this is kind of worrisome with this project. Like, did you see a recent update that made you feel really bullish on capturing it at the flat line here? Because this one could be dead. I mean, I do like the increases of volume here, right? And creating higher lows. Right? And getting a little bit more, the bullish momentum getting stronger and stronger. So there could be some fat green candles that possibly take you up to, you know, some pretty glorious prices, just as like, just looking at the way the chart is, not even having to know anything about the project. But I like knowing things about the project that are good, you know, so it keeps you hodling for longer to make some bigger gains. But I mean, for that one, super low risk right there, could pay off. But it doesn't look like it's alive, my dude. Not trying to be harsh, of course. I was saying I like it in terms of the charts. It looks nice. Alright, so once again, down in the past 7 days. Let's see what's gone downhill in the past 7 days. That could be of good value. Cypherium, I mean, I'm so divided with Cypherium here, but I feel like I just have to talk about it because it claims to be ISO 20022 compliant. It gets some pretty good volume going through it, and the blockchain service network has put Cypherium's name into it, right? So it is a China coin, so that's a little bit worrisome, but they've talked with like the OTOF. They're part of like some interesting groups that is just kind of hard to ignore. So I think there's value here at a penny. It does have high volatility that does come with it every now and again. We've experienced it here, BLUECREW, right? Where we were talking about it at a penny once before, and then it just took some high volatility to the upside to go to about 4 or 5 cents, right? So I like the bottom here possibly being set for Cypherium, and you know, seeing if we can ride it to the top, you know, just take a swing for the fences with this one, just to see if they're right. I mean, there's other things I don't like about it, but you know, they're saying all the right buzzwords. They're trying to work with the blockchain service network, working on CBDCs, right? ISO 20022 compliant. Their website actually, you can actually go to their website, right? Web3 ready blockchain bridging CBDC, DeFi, and Web3 through protocol interoperability. It's a smart contract platform and instant ledger for processing real-time payments. I mean, they say all the right things that you want to hear, right? Seems sketch, but then you got freaking, you know, them on OMFIF's channel talking about central bank digital currencies. ISO 20022 compliant, right? Can seamlessly be embedded with the current financial system. So we're keeping an eye out on this one. I mean, it's not like we're throwing in a ton of money on this one, but I think it's worth a swing for the fences just to see if they are following up on what they're talking about. What else do we got down in the past 7 days here? Yeah, we like Songbird. We've been talking about Songbird a good amount. Near Protocol, I think, is one to not sleep on here, you guys. Near Protocol has some good potential for not only the next bull cycle, but I think in the short term as well. I think Near Protocol not looking too bad. But let's get to some of Alex Yeats' suggestions here. H-bar, he wants to see some H-bar stuff. I mean, still confident in H-bar, still bullish, still waiting. I mean, it could be ramping up for a next one here. It's in this kind of ascending cone right now. Right, so it could be setting up for another higher high. Especially if it confirms the lower low here. Yeah, I'm liking H-bar a lot. H-bar is what I was saying with Songbird here. MACD selling pressure is easing up while volume is picking up on the stock RSI. This is a deadly combination. And you're even seeing it on the charts here with these wicks. You got a double chopstick down here. Right? Or people like to say chopstick, I think, when it relates to selling pressure towards the downside. But this could be a double bottom right here. Take you up to about 7 cents. And then if you want to go to the top of the cone, a journey to 10 cents in the short term. Right? You do have overhead resistance around 8 cents here, but I'm liking the bullishness that could come for H-bar. Still believe in the project. I think Greg Kidd's still invested in it, so we're following the money. We like their what's it called, governing council, but we need to see some activity and before some bullish support. But that's, you know, with a bullish mindset. If it breaks down, we're talking about going back down to 0.6 and then possibly going to around 4 cents here, you guys. So just be wary. We could see 4 to 3 cents again, but that would be testing the historical bottom, right? And around this range, H-bar is already treating previous historical resistance as support. So if we break out towards the upside, it could be very, very bullish for H-bar. So I like the long term on H-bar here. I think the bottom is set. I think it is. I mean, okay, let's say the bottom would be set at around 3 cents if it does break down towards the downside. But I do like a lot of these indicators that are suggesting bullish momentum to come for H-bar in the short term. What was another one? VeChain. We'll go to VeChain, and then we're going to wrap up the first hour, go on a little break. We'll play a video in between, and then we'll come back and hang out with you guys for the second hour. Appreciate the support, by the way, guys. Thanks for the 18 likes, the 14 viewers. Dot had a web thing about unlocking true interoperability. That's good to hear. We're bullish on Dot, for sure. Definitely liking where the Dot ecosystem's going. And once again, VeChain, similar to what's going on with H-bar. Same looks here. I don't need to repeat myself again, but MACD selling pressure easing up. Stock RSI buying pressure building up. This is a bullish combination. This is suggesting bullish divergence. So if this is a low right here, possible new high coming, but at least a hit of 3 cents is coming again for VeChain. Bruce Wayne in the chat. What's up, Bruce Wayne? Appreciate you tuning in. So, all right, guys, that's going to be wrapping up our first hour here for the stream. We're going to take a little bit of a break. I'll play a video in between if you guys are sticking around. And, you know, I'll see you guys in a bit. Let me just load it up. Once again, shout out to the Blue Crew. the Green Giants, the Ledger Citizens. You guys are amazing. All right, let me find this video to play. It's just going to be an oldie but goodie from our old days here. Got to scroll down. Let me make sure the volume's all good too. Man, we've made a lot of videos, dudes. BLUECREW, we've been around for a bit. There's a lot of veterans in the BLUECREW. We've made over 1,000 videos, guys. That's insane. I think maybe even over 2,000. Come on, keep loading. There we go. I'm scrolling so far down. We haven't made one of these videos in a long time. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Shout out to the BLUECREW. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. Let me set up this video, and we got it. All right. Here you go. I'll see you guys soon. Much love.
Considering its quality and size, the compact disc most certainly will become a part of our everyday lives in the future. Producer Tom Tomaszewski has that story.
Frank Maioli is a connoisseur of wines and music. His eclectic collection of the latter began when he was 5 years old. Today, he has 600 to 700 selections ranging from modern electronic to classical acoustic. But lately, Frank has neglected the LPs he collected for years and turned to compact discs. Frank has purchased 80 discs already, and he's only 2 months into this new collection. He says the discs sound that good.
It's clean. There's no noise. The only detectable noise you would have is possibly tape discs from the original recording. Otherwise, you don't have the disturbing surface noise, pops, clicks, distortion.
Frank's new passion does cause problems. For example, classical compact discs take advantage of the 70 minutes worth of recording time on CDs. He feels cheated when he pays near the same price for rock CDs that are only 45 minutes long. Frank is also having trouble finding the European titles he likes. Often he has to take his second or third choice. Frank was so worried about availability that he began buying compact discs even before he bought his disc player.
I saw a title that I'd like, and I thought, by the time I get a CD player, I don't know if that title's still going to be in print, so I bought it.
We see that growth continuing this year. We see it going to new heights really in the fall of '85, and we really don't see any lessening of the demand.
Jim Frischie is the general manager of the only CD factory in the United States. This Terre Haute, Indiana plant is a joint venture of CBS and Sony. He admits that learning to make the discs took time. That's a picture of the pits and plateaus a laser reads on the underside of a spinning silver platter. No more needle dragging across grooves in vinyl. This music is computer controlled. That changed things considered basic to engineering quality recordings.
They would compress or they would boost selections. It's not necessary to do most of those things or do those kind of things for CD, because you can go from no content to the burst of a drum or the beginning of an opera, whatever, and reproduce it on CDs without loss in content.
Those pits and plateaus on CDs representing music today could represent text tomorrow, a book maybe, even an entire dictionary. A compact disc computer memory is a technological reality in Japan. Frischie says this plant could produce the software for just such products.
You can put on one CD the equivalent of 600 to 800 floppy disks.
This recording of the 1812 Overture has become the anthem for CD players. Salesmen boom it out when they want to tout the CD's never-ending bass range. Manufacturers are putting their CD players in bumpy Baja Desert Racers and slinky New York stretch limos to exhibit the player's durability. CD players are expected to hit the 1 million sales mark in just 3 years. It took TV 11 years and VCRs 6 to hit that mark. CD manufacturers say those numbers are growing because they learned from the VCR makers' mistakes. There is one compact disc standard.
A group of manufacturers got together and settled on the standards long before the format was even announced to the public.
The CD player won't replace Frank Maioli's turntable, at least for now. He has too many old favorites to play. He knows he won't always have the option, but given a choice, all of his future purchases would be CDs.
In the long run, it's going to become a revolution. Just pop it in, play it, sit down and relax, enjoy the music.
What is up? How's it going? Welcome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video on our break. We're back for the second hour. Appreciate you guys tuning in. How did you guys enjoy it? That's an oldie but goodie. A lot of good info there. Stephon Thomas at different stages of his career with Ripple, even pre-Ripple. Talking at a Bitcoin meeting. That Bitcoin gathering was hilarious, wasn't it? How was your snack break? It was good. It was good. I feel like I got a copyright strike with the movie playing in and out of there. My bad. I forgot to turn down the music. Of course I do. Of course I do. I'm so sorry, guys. I really wish I had an independent person who can multitask all this stuff for me, so I wouldn't have to make sure everything's in line. So sorry, guys. It's a lad. Too lad. But yeah, snack break was good. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, BLUECREW, for giving me the heads up right away, because that song, I need to get that song off the list here. This one gets a little bit too crazy. I don't really like the bass in that one too much. But anyways, let's open up the phone lines for the second hour here. If anybody wants to call in, say what's up. Shout out to crypto. Feel free to call in one at a time, please. Please be respectful, of course. Try to keep it crypto related if you can. Alright, so let's see what's going on in the past hour here as we transition over to the next part of the stream. We've been looking at charts a lot today. Deep Onion, Legacy, AAVE. Aave is something to not sleep on, especially under $100 here. Super low supply. They're still building. They got connections with Ripple as well, so we're keeping an eye out on Aave. This one's kind of a forgotten one right here. Don't forget about Aave. I don't know if I'm chasing the pumps on this one, but if it does come right across the board and it's still under $100, yeah, we might take a shot at it. BlueZell, man. BlueZell. Not doing too bad. It's been holding up pretty well. Not chasing this pump either, but yeah, the past hour looks like BlueZell and Aave are doing some good things. Share Ring, we've said keep an eye out on Share Ring in yesterday's Deep Red section. Still 92% down on the year, but a nice pump in the past hour for this project. Evmos now breaking towards 294. Let's go. Let's go, Evmos, dude. I'm going to start taking some profits soon, man, because this is not sustainable, but if it does touch $3, I'm definitely, taking some profits on these rewards here. Unreal with Evmos. Sologenic started picking up some momentum in the past hour, but we still like it around the 15-cent range. We think it's a pretty undervalued project, XRPL valued project here. XDC, with all the news that's been coming out with R3 in the past week, XDC is not one to sleep on. Just because it's 3 cents doesn't mean it's not doing things. They're building And they're creating a pretty solid floor, it looks like, at around this range. I mean, XDC used to be well under a penny in 2019, so there is still the potential that XDC could retrace to just touch under a penny before we start, you know, it continues its bullish momentum. But I'm liking XDC a lot, man. XDC is seeing its growth, you know, in the past 3 years or so, like where XDC was when we were first aware of it to where it is now. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah, music was too loud. It's too bassy. It is too bassy, man. So once again, feel free to call in, anybody. Shout out a crypto that you want to check out. Let's jump in and look at some charts here. So I think, what was another one that Alex Yeet was calling out for? He was calling out for Algorand. So let's check out Algo. We do like Algorand already at the price that it's at. Like, I don't even need to look at the chart. I do like Algorand, just future potential, building up this long-term hodl bag of Algorand. I really like Algorand, and this could be bottom point right here for Algo. We've treated this area of 17 cents as support. It may try to test that support again, but right here, I mean, I'm liking the line that we're creating here. You're showing multiple instances of volume picking up, right? And creating a little bit of higher lows. So this could be bottom is in for Algorand. There is the potential still, though, of course, of maybe touching 17 cents for just a moment before going to the upside. But we can't get too greedy, man. This is a crypto that was well above $2 and could be ready to cross the River Jordan here and take us to some really nice relief rally gains, at least, you know, several points pre-dollar, post-dollar, right, that you could still have a chance at during the winter months. I'm excited to see how the media picks up again with crypto, you know, the crypto markets. We know they get a lot of viewers when, you know, like one of the most talked about commercials, two of the most talked about commercials at the Super Bowl were the Coinbase commercial and the FTX commercial with Larry David, right? And then we saw like how much viewership Saturday Night Live got with Elon Musk talking about crypto. This was just a first wave of that stuff, guys. It's only going to increase more and more. And right now, when crypto seems kind of boring, kind of sideways, kind of dead, this is the time, in my opinion, to be accumulating. Once again, not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Thanks for the 6 viewers, the 21 likes. You guys are amazing. And once again, the phone lines are open if anybody wants to call in. Give a shout out to a crypto that they like. Shout out the Blue Crew. And once again, Green Giants, appreciate your support. Thanks to any new subs. Always grateful, guys. Polkadot at 756, guys. I might increase my position on Polkadot today. Somebody brought it up in the chat. I'm liking where it's at. It's on a dip day. Might be a good buying day for Polkadot. I like this ecosystem, man. A lot of people are sleeping on it. But Flare taking some influence from Polkadot. Ripple having offices to talk to Polkadot team members, right? Solana. Cardano, for some reason, I'm not seeing any affiliations with Ripple and Cardano, really. Except for Cody, the Greg Kidd connection. And that's about it. By the way, where's Cody at? A lot of people sleeping on Cody still. Currency of the internet. Down at 9 cents. I like Cody under 10 cents for sure. Up about 7% in the past 24 hours. I like Cody a lot, actually, at around this range, you guys. Cody's looking really tempting here. It was one of those cryptos that was at 2 cents forever, but a lot of things have changed since then, and this could be bottom point. If it does get close to, I would say 5 cents at worst, but it's been listed on Coinbase since then. You know, this could be the floor level for Cody at around this range. We'll just have to wait and see, but I do like this crypto a lot because the future of Cardano kind of depends on the success of Cody and vice versa. AGIX, yep, exactly. AGIX is in cahoots with Cardano, so, you know, good time to be bullish for the, if you do believe, you know, it's a very unique group of people in the crypto space that believe in Cardano ultimately, and all-time high was at 309. pretty good value right here for Cardano, which has the potential. I'm not saying it is a top tier crypto, but it is in the top 10, so maybe it's automatic top tier. But we need to see more utility. We need to see more, DeFi applications and, other users, developers excited to use Cardano. Like the same way that we hear about developers that are growing for things like Binance, Solana, and Algorand, Near Protocol, right? We want to hear that coming out for the Atom ecosystem, right? We want to hear that coming for the Cardano ecosystem here, ADA. I saw an interview on yesterday on Bullzilla show with a dude, Valhalla or something like that. Cringe interview, cool dude. He should come on and talk with the BLUECREW side. I mean, dude, if you have his connections, yeah, please feel free to share it with me and I'll try to message him. And, I'm up to do like talks or interviews or whatever. If anybody wants to come on here, and I mean, that's why we also open up the phone lines here, is for, BLUECREW members who maybe don't have as much of aren't as well known to have a chance to, make their voices heard, right? And related to anything in the crypto space, right? All right, let's check out, what's the other chart? Casper. So once again, I am ultimately bullish on Algorand, but there is a potential of going. I got to show you guys the downsides as well as the upsides, because I don't want to be just only somebody who's super bullish the whole time and not see that there is potential to dump down lower. With Algorand, there is. This could be just another level to go towards the downside, and then event that I would like to think this is the bottom point at around 16 cents or so for Algorand. But if you zoom in, right? It's like what HBAR looks like. It's like what VeChain looks like. All three of these have this Songbird. All three of these have this decrease in selling pressure on the MACD, right? And increased buying pressure on the stochastic RSI, right? So that leads us to believe there is going to possibly be a higher high made from this momentum that we could be in for a really nice start of September, right? Digital Orgy in the chat. What's up, man? Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the 22 likes on the stream, guys. Streaming for 2 hours definitely does give us a few more likes than we usually get. But we also notice that people kind of come on late and then, they kind of have to watch replays and things like that. And, we want to hang out with the BLUECREW longer as well. So let's check out Casper Network. Where's Casper at? All right. So not too much on Casper on the daily here, but you can see we've broken out from the long-term trend already. Right, go from the high, follow the trend line down. We've broken out and we've created a higher low. That's what we like to see. Right? So potential for Casper to be going up to 4 cents sometime soon. Could find the pivot here, or could start curving back down towards the downside, create a newer low. We're talking about a penny Casper. But once again, just like so many cryptos that we're looking here, VeChain, HBAR, Algorand, so many looking like really good potential buys right here. MACD easing up selling pressure, stochastic RSI pivoting towards the upside with volume. All these combinations we like to see here. And you kind of do have a dragon swooping down, right? Dragon body right here. I love that yesterday somebody was like, yeah, looks like the dragon is actually crash landing to die. So this could be a possible dragon death or dragon swooping up the weak hands and getting ready for another flight towards the upside. Oh, Rye Guy. Without a doubt, a lot of us will be revisiting and saying we should have bought more. And not only that, we're also going to be saying, I should have bought more of this specific digital asset, right? It's going to be there's going to be a handful or a good amount of digital assets, and hopefully we hit on some of them. But the ones we miss on, the ones we overlooked, the ones that we didn't take seriously, that always hurts. One of those was BNB for me in the last bull cycle. I should have seen the potential right there with Binance, right in front of my eyes, and I just couldn't take it, right? I went with some other ecosystems. Luckily, they paid off as well. But man, Binance would have been a nice, sweet ride, especially knowing at the times that it was where it was at, right? But luckily, you know, we knew about a lot of other cryptos, but would have liked to have been sprinkled in on some Binance token there at the time. FTT token, I feel, is like the second chance at what we saw with Binance, right? So FTT, I think, is the next one in line to be a triple-digit type of project. And then also being in the top 10. And, you know, the exchange just getting more and more and more adoption. Like, for sure, FTX will have another crypto commercial in the Super Bowl, right? FTX will be around. Nothing is guaranteed, but I feel pretty confident in that. But you never know. I owned ETH at like $100 just to manage my quant. I said to short it after December of 2020. It won't be ETHs, that's for sure. It won't be, yeah, it won't be ETH that we're saying we should have bought more of, right? But, you know, that's what comes with it. At least we are in the pool, though, right? At least we are playing and having a chance to even hit on some of these. There's going to be people who hit on a good amount, right? Because they're so diversified. They have much more means to accumulate, right? But, damn, man, there's still so much yet to come in this market, guys. I mean, it's hard not to be bullish. It's hard not to see that the future is bright. Obviously, it's not all sunshine and rainbows because regulatory clarity could take out a shit ton of scams that we thought were real. And, you know, some people already have been getting taken out, right? A lot of people thought Luna was real. A lot of people thought Celsius was for real. And so on and so forth, right? That's so crazy, man. Once again, the phone lines are open up. The link is in the chat if anybody wants to jump in, say what's up. But no worries. We're looking for value here in the market. I mean, I don't even know if I should do any more charts because they're all looking so similar. They're all having the same pivot to the stock RSI for volume picking up and then selling pressure easing up, right? So it should be an exciting rest of the week or possibly beginning of September. So that's what we're looking forward to. But once again, the TA can't be disrespected, right? It could not pay off. Let's see what's going up in the past 24 hours. Loom Network taking a nice pivot towards the upside with a 32% gain. BLZ is still going on a tear. Evmos was just at $2.94. Let's see it go to $3. We might have to take profits at around this range, man. Evmos has gone up way too fast, but super low supply, and maybe people are just finally catching on to this project. But I'm going to take at least some of my staking rewards out for profit. But that's just me. I might have to buy some more. Might have to buy some more Evmos. I mean, they got a good staking percentage. They got a good rep in the Cosmos community, but I don't know if I would be chasing this pump. What's going on with the Songbird NFTs? Let's jump over to the Flare Drops area. We've been digging Flare Drops, so let's take a closer look at what's going on here with the Songbird NFTs. All right, some more artwork coming out. Some people doing photography. Dude, Rabbits has gone nuclear. Holy cow. What was the price per... What was the floor for Rabbits just yesterday? This is insane. Guys, this is insane. The volume for Rabbits, Red Rabbits, has just gone up I mean, $395 is not like a ton, but if you're considering that it was like around like what, just 100 yesterday, it's already doubled. And the floor price for SGB is pretty insane. Flare community boomed big time in the past week right here. The Flare community with their NFT launch collection, you know, boomed big time right here. What's Nito's flare drops? This looks like an interesting one. I mean, the floor is a little bit outrageous, 1,000, but the artwork looks really legit. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, man, I'm excited to see the growth of the Songbird network, excited to see the growth of this Flare Finance ecosystem, and I'm liking the user interface of it already at the beginning. How simple it is to kind of just figure out, like, these are the new collections that have come out. These are top collections, these are the top offers, you know. Pretty simple. And then here's the chance to browse. Oh man, is there a rabbit wave going on? Are people going crazy for rabbits right now? On the Songbird network on flare drops here. This is crazy. Let's check out XLM really quick. Or no, SGB. Let's check out SGB. We were looking at it earlier, but you know, I'm bullish on it, so I got some high hopes here for this one. But you know, still potential that it could break down towards the downside here, though. You're seeing selling pressure coming in pretty strong, actually. But, you know, as long as it stays low on the MACD here, we still got some hope. I know rabbits keep having babies in my yard, getting a little old. Aren't XRPL NFTs are about to start? Yep, XLS20 is going to be coming out as well. Another convenient thing that's lining up with XRP and all these launches. There could be just like an avalanche of just like news, like regulatory clarity, FLR being launched, XLS20 NFTs, Sologenic Dex NFTs, LCC coming out, right? Smart contract implementation. It could be crazy. And remember, they're fast cryptos, right? So the faster they can make transactions, these developers, the faster they can do the next thing. Faster anybody can make a transaction, the faster they can move on to the next thing. Yeah, I've been waiting to get a bag of Algorand. Been waiting for a bottom. Yeah, Algorand it's a tough one to figure out. I think there might be a relief rally that comes really soon for it, though. My ultimate bottom for Algorand, if it does have another bottom, it would be 17 cents. But it's hard to say no with 71% down on the year, you know. And if you're going to be holding Algorand regardless to see, you know, past $3 again, I mean, you could go lower, of course, but if you're already holding long term, I like DCAing. I like the dollar cost average strategy right there. Tezos has been nice. We bought some of the Tezos at $1.50 up to $1.65 now. Not too bad, but we like the future of Tezos here. Super low supply. I think it's definitely a big slept-on project in the crypto space in general. It's been around for a long time. It's been upgrading. Yep, SGB, fast and cheap. Exactly. And you're already getting access to NFTs, right? Yep, UOS has been moving up more and more. Let's check out UOS's chart. And these are the good times to look at charts, in my opinion. Like, this reminds me of looking at charts like back, you know, when we would, you know, we do look at charts like pretty often, but on the streams, it's always usually during bear cycles that we're looking at charts, right? We very rarely will look at charts when we're bullish. We'll look at it for like a second and be like, it's a straight line up. What can I tell you? At this point, you know, once you're seeing the whole, you know, when you're seeing straight lines up and it's just green candles, you know, it's like your judgment at that point. You know, are you just going to continue to be greedy and hope that it, you know, keeps launching more and more? Or are you going to take some profits? Come back later. Unfortunately here with Ultra, great momentum, right? Still has some momentum towards the upside, but it looks like it could be close to peaking. Right? I think we could hit about maybe 43 cents with Ultra. You might deal with some rejection there in the short term. Come back down. If you can establish a higher low at around 30 cents or so, that you could be on your way up to the next level, which is close to $1 for Ultra. And that's still so far down from its all-time high of 256. So Ultra, UOS, and looking like it's breaking out. Looking like it's already broken out of this downward trend. So let's see where this one goes. But UOS, not a bad call. You know, same momentum as like a lot of these cryptos. Selling pressure easing up on the MACD. Stock RSI pivoting to the upside. Volume picking up. Not looking too bad. VeChain, great value. Filecoin, the closer it gets to $5, the better. I like Filecoin a lot at around these ranges. XTZ. Quant seems like it's having a really tough time right now trying to go under $100. We might touch it though. We might touch just under 100 once again. But we'll see, man. This is a tough one. Let's check out Quant's chart right here. QNT. Such a low supply crypto though, man. I mean, the bottom could have already been in here with Quant, but not necessarily the bottom. I think a lot of people would have a tough time imagining Quant back down at $23 again. But this one could be climbing up to fall, guys, in the short term at least. This one could be climbing up for a fall. Here we go. So could be coming back down. Just be careful. You know, a lot of people are getting hyped up with the Quant, but it's had some good bullish momentum for the past. You know, it was the summer of Quant for sure. Quant would have been the winner for the summer gains right here. But just careful for what the other side could be here. You know, it could be rewarded, could break out and continue its upward momentum without a doubt. Hit resistance at around 165. But we're thinking this one's coming back down to earth a tiny bit. I mean, more than halfway, unfortunately, could be the end game right there. So could be wrong, but I don't know. Kind of feeling. Let's see. I mean, MACD is disagreeing with me, though. MACD is saying selling pressure is easing up. Stock RSI, buying pressure building up. So we'll see. QNT is either going to 180 or it's going to nosedive. There you go. There you go. David saying it, not myself. Do you think this Mt. Gox thing is going to bring the market down maybe 10K Bitcoin and a 20 XRP? Wouldn't be surprised. Very easy. Alan, wouldn't be surprised. Get a little bit of a short pump before then, and then once that's on the way, we start getting some major selling pressure. Yeah, that's a possibility. I'll hold some cash on the side for that, or maybe stock up on gold until then. Let's check out gold price. Damn, man, remember 1747 was there, and now it's gone up $7, $4.8 dollar difference in the past day. Man, I'm liking stacking up on some gold, dude. Stacking up on some gold and silver. Silver under 20 bucks. Gold under 2K. Gold ounce under 2K. I'm liking it, man. But that's a good question, Alan. That's a very good question, my dude. I'm waiting for a retrace on Quant. Okay, right on. We're all in the same boat here. We're all just waiting for the retrace. $50 Quant sounds great. Yep, it does. It definitely does. Dude, this one had one of the biggest bull runs like ever, guys. No doubt about it. 100x came from freaking quant. You know, that's insane. 100x gains. Whew. Like, people who still bought their quant at around $1, $5, still in mega gains. Unbelievable. Buy gold, but don't spend it. Dinner on Glint, then DAI, and you will be known as the Bitcoin pizza guy. Exactly. I bought my last quant at $53, and then I sold at $120. Good profit taking there, my man. Good profits. Congratulations to you. Always happy to hear when the Blue Crew is making some profits out there, you guys. Yeah, let's just see one more time what's up in the past hour here. Proppy's starting to get some good momentum. And once again, guys, I'm showing the gains in the past 24 hours, but I'm not saying chase the pumps. We don't chase pumps. We like to buy right across the board, or, you know, good levels, right? Here, XDC, not right across the board, but 80% down on the year. We like building up a position here more and more with XDC, XLM, XRP, XTZ, Tezos, right? SHX, TRX. Give me all the X's, man. All the X cryptos. FTT token, FTX. I think it's going to be the next Binance coin, man. I think this one's going to be a triple-digit coin in the next bull cycle. I think Algorand is going to be double digits next bull cycle. So, good times to be stacking. I like those X-rated cryptos too, yep. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Always good hanging out with the Blue Crew, the Green Giants. Thanks to any new subscribers, any new members to the channel. Always appreciate the support and always grateful. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. Keep the eye of the tiger, y'all. Thanks for the 26 likes. Once again, always grateful, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.